Hi. Hey everyone.
Hold up.
So as you can see, we're going to be talking about my titties because I just got them done. You know. The hell was that? Anyways. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to. It's optional. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about my titties and putting on makeup because that's just what we do over here on this channel. So I don't know really where to start, to be honest, in this video. Let's just start from the beginning of when I got my boobs done. So I got my boobs done August 28th. You know, during Leo season, going into Virgo season. And it's been like 2 weeks so far, so I'm 2 weeks post-op. But yeah, the swelling has gone down. They've dropped a little bit. They're still fucking high up as hell. This is what they look like. And from the side, I would show you, like, because my scars are under here. I would show y'all them, but that's too much. Right now my titties are very like sensitive to like everything. They're very sensitive to cold, like it hurts, okay? You're probably wondering how much it costs and all that. So here we are 2 weeks later. I'm healing pretty fast, very nicely. Didn't really have like a lot of bruising because like day one it looked like I had a lot of bruising, but I think it was just like antibiotic ointment or whatever the fuck they put on my chest during surgery, you know, because it looked blue as hell, and I was like, what the hell is that? Am I like bruised or something? Like, what the fuck? But no, I got off like my painkillers around like day 5. Like I stopped taking painkillers and went to like, you know, like store-bought, you know, some drugstore drugs, things of that nature. Started going to that because the drugs they had me on, girl, just know you will be bloated and you'll be not using the bathroom for a few days. Just be prepared for that. So yeah, I got off mine and was just like, yeah, screw that. Screw that, even though they did kind of keep the pain down. Like as like the days went on, like the pain level, my pain level just, you know, got better. Wasn't as bad. Like sleeping upright though, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. I thought it was going to be very annoying and all that crap. But like, you sleep kind of on and off like your first few days, and then eventually you just get used to it. And now I'm sleeping on my side, which I'm so happy about because screw sleeping on my back. Like I still kind of sleep on my back a little bit, but I do be liking to shift to my side every now and then. Like I still can't really lift my arms very high over my head right now. But yeah, the day of surgery, girl, I was a little bit, well, I wasn't really nervous. I stopped being nervous like the week before my surgery. I was like, alright. Consultation happened on the 14th. We went over boob sizes and all that crap. And what they decided for me was 550 cc's to 600 cc's. And what I have in now is actually 575 cc and 600 cc. So this one I believe is the 600, and then this one is the 575. And I got a moderate plus profile. They were about to give me some high profile ones, but I was like, please don't, because I don't really want to be walking out of this bitch with my boobs all the way up to my chin. Like that wasn't about to happen, and I didn't really want like really high up posted up titties because I knew like after surgery they would look like that anyway. And girl, let me tell you, your boobs don't look like boobs after surgery. They look like huge pecs, okay? Like if you go from nothing to something, they're gonna look like huge ass pecs on you. Just putting that out there for girls who are like little A cups, little B cups, and you trying to go from a C to a D. you're gonna have pecs on your chest for the first like few days, to be honest. And like you're gonna be swollen, you're gonna be red, it's gonna be very much up here in this region. I like lift my arms or like twist my body the wrong way, my like incision areas kind of like be like, bitch, what you doing? Like they kind of freak out a little. They're starting to look like titties, and I'm happy about that. The doctor said as soon as they drop, they're gonna have like more down here and like a lot of like, well, not a lot of side boob, it's like just enough side titty, you know, and a lot still here, but like up here is gonna drop a lot more. I haven't really been wearing my band, although I should be wearing it by now, but like they told me I shouldn't like really need to wear it, so I'm like very conflicted on if I should wear it or not, because at first trying to wear it like fucking hurt. It was very uncomfortable to wear it. Now wearing it, I don't really have any discomfort or anything of that nature. I'm sitting here thinking, what the heck am I supposed to be doing? I'm sorry, makeup. Nah. My surgery cost me $5,950, I believe, you know, $59.50. But since I went ahead and paid for my surgery, like my surgery date or whatever beforehand, they dropped it down to $5,450. My surgery was in Maryland. I will leave the link and like all that jazz to them down below, because they do tell you the price before you pay and before you do all that, and they're really nice, really sweet, really comfortable to be around. Everyone's a great company. So if y'all want to do a little bit of traveling to go see them, highly recommend it, girl. You won't be satisfied. And on top of that, I found them on Instagram, so I will also leave their Instagram down below. That's how I found my doctor. I don't know how other girls find their doctors, but I found mine on Instagram. So because you get to see their work and everything. I feel like since I have big ass, like, not really big ass implants on my chest, because like looking at them now, they look pretty damn normal for me. Like when you go to do your breast sizes or whatever, when they put on like the sizers on you, when you go from like nothing to something, you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's too big, everything's too big or whatever. That's the point. Girl, you're supposed to have a chest. Like that was me at first, because I was like, shit, everything's too big. But then I was like, you know what, let's just go big or go home. So I went with my nice size, because they asked me like, what boob size do you want to go like in cups? So I was like, C to a D, and they were like, all right, cool, we can do that. So whenever these drop, and whenever I go bra shopping, because right now I'm not really doing that, I'm wearing like, I do wear like a sports bra and like my surgical bra, but like besides that I don't really wear anything else, because everything else is padded and wired and uncomfortable, and yeah. So I did, however, comma, I did try on one of my bras that I had just laying around, and bitch, I don't even fit that thing anymore. Like my nipples keep popping out of it. So, and that's a size B, so I'm not even a size B anymore, or if I was ever a size B. My initial size, my like original size, was a size like, they said 40A, so I was like, okay, cool, that's cool or whatever. Like, wow, didn't know homegirl had that much titty, even though I thought I was like a 32A or something, or like a somewhere in the 30s, but no, it was pretty much almost to a B cup. So, and now I'm a fucking probably a double D, to be honest. Like, girl, she's out there. She's got adult titties now. My scars look pretty good now. Before, like, they look gross, and now they look a little bit better. And you guys like my new hair? It's a hot mess at the moment, but it's a new set of 30-inch hair. And you know what type of hair it is, girl? It's kinky straight hair. Except for this frontal. This frontal was kinky straight, but as soon as water touched it, it went straight. So yeah, but everything else in here is textured hair, and as soon as water touches it, it don't go straight. It just crimps up a little bit. My shit is a mess right now. Oh my god! But can y'all see that? The crimps in it? If not, oh well. But just trust me, it's from the same place I usually buy my hair, which is AliExpress. I will say this, because I told them, I was like, I don't really want my boobs like spread apart, you know? I don't want like a huge gap. Look at this gap. That's barely a gap, girl. They real close. So I'm glad. I'm so glad. Guys, I miss putting on makeup and talking. Like, that was our thing. Like, it still is. I hope y'all can see me. I really do, because I don't want to freaking refilm this video, because this is the second time I'm refilming this video, because the first time I was like a week in, however comma, I was looking fat as hell, and I was like, wait a minute. But you know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of weight. A little bit of weight ain't never hurt. No. This is off topic, but I went to Salem, like Massachusetts. Best place to like go visit and also probably live. I don't know how living conditions are up there, but like everyone was so chill, so nice, so like didn't give a fuck about what the fuck you were, or like who you were, or like anything like that. Very LGBTQ plus friendly. Like, Salem was lit, and I also went on my birthday, so there was too much to do in August. Like, it was ridiculous. And I thought maybe, just maybe, August wasn't going to be like that. It was going to be lit, you know, because of my birthday. And, you know, as a fire sign, you kind of want your birthday to be lit and to be, you know, everything. But a lot of things was rushed. A lot of traveling happened. And, yeah, so there's that. So August kind of had to go by really fast for us because of all the traveling and all the crap that happened in August. This month, however, at least for me, I've just been chilling, healing, having to do so much crap, and yeah. Also, this wig is sewn onto my head. And my baby hairs right now are little afro puffs. Like, just all over. So, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me fix myself. Let me gather myself. But yeah, y'all, I did say in the last fucking video that I posted that my boobs were getting done. I was not lying about that. Like, homegirl put that shit into, she manifested it, to be honest. Like, this whole year, like, when I tell you I got out of debt, I got boobs. This whole year has just been fucking fantastic for me, minus Corona. Like, I was able to get so much done and accomplish so many goals, like, in, like, a matter of, like, less than a month, to be honest. Like, I've always wanted to go to Salem, did that. Wanted my titties done, did that. I don't know what else happened, but if I remember, I will let you know. See, this is why people should not fuck with witches. Like, when I tell you we mean what we say and we say what we do, like, don't fuck with it. Y'all don't want no smoke, okay? You don't want no spiritual smoke, alright? Alright? Don't fucking come for me unless you want the smoke. Spiritual smoke, okay? Also now, like, now that I have titties, I feel like I have to be more cunt. Like, I feel like I have to be, like, more cunt, as in aka faking my voice or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't have time. I don't have the energy for it. Like, I really don't. So whenever, you know, time comes around to have the money for surgery again, I'm probably gonna get my voice done. I know there's a risk for that. there's a risk for all surgery, so I knew I was taking a risk getting these done, but hey, here we are, we're alive still. Also, going under, like I wasn't afraid to go under because I've been under before, but it wasn't for surgery, it was for fucking stitches in my finger as a kid. And it was on my fucking birthday. I had to get stitches in my finger when I was like 6, maybe 7, I don't know. It was a long time ago. All I remember is me and my brother were playing in the backyard, and for some fucking dumbass reason, we were sitting there throwing fucking glass back and forth after each other and catching it and shit, so. Stupid ass kid. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? And then I got my fucking finger cut all the way the fuck open. Like, I still have the scar to this day. It's on this finger. It's on my middle finger. Because my mom didn't want to take me to the hospital. She's like, you know what, I'll just call, you know, a family friend to see what, you know, we can really do for me. If I don't have to go to the hospital, I don't have to go. And she was trying to find this thing called liquid stitch or whatever it was, and nowhere had it. So then she was like, fuck, I just have to take you to the hospital. Right? We get to the hospital, they're checking me in, yada yada yada. This turned into a story time, how cute. But we're there, I'm getting checked in, yada yada. They put me in like the room. My mom didn't come with me in the room. I was like, what the fuck? Where are you going? Like, why are you not coming in there with me? So they put me in this room that like, it didn't even have like a door or anything. I think it just had curtains. Right, I'm sitting there just like wondering like, oh my god, what are they gonna do to me or whatever, right? This nurse comes in and she has like a tray with like needles, some type of like drug or whatever, and she's basically talking to me, trying to distract me or whatever, but I'm like on edge the whole time. I mean, I'm watching her every fucking move like a hawk, okay? But yeah, like she picks up the needle, because my finger's like bleeding. I'm like gushing blood at this point. And she's about to put this fucking needle in my cut or like next to it or whatever, and I pull away and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? No. After that, like, she's just like, sit still, you know, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but then eventually you won't feel anything. Because she was trying to numb me, and I didn't know that at the time. But I was freaking out because, for one, I don't want a needle, like, in my finger, let alone having somebody touch, like, my wounds, okay? Like, let me do that. Let me be the one to heal my own fucking wounds. So I'm sitting there, I'm freaking out, and then they had to call in like several other nurses. So then at that point, I'm screaming and carrying on, and I'm fighting every fucking nurse that comes in the room. It was like 8 of them bitches. And my mom comes in, she's like, what the fuck is going on? So then like, she's trying to get me to calm down, and I just can't, I won't, I refuse. So I started fighting everybody, and then they had to bring in like this board to strap me down, and they eventually got my ass. They strapped me down and put me the fuck to sleep. And then I woke up. I was all like, cause you know when you come off anesthesia, you're all like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You're all groggy, and you're just like, you're basically trying to come out of like whatever fucked up situation you came out of in. I was looking around for all the nurses. I still wanted to fight after that. But then I was just like, let's just go home. I want to go home, right? I could barely walk, okay? When you come off of anesthesia, you can barely walk. And my little ass could barely fucking walk at the time. So, yeah. That is the story of me going under the first time as a kid. And now I'm an adult. So, going under again was strange. Because when they put me under, I don't remember any fucking thing. So, like, when they put me under, like, before they put me under, I remember they walked me in the room, put me on the table, strapped me down. I was like, wow, this is bringing back childhood memories. They strapped me down to the fucking table, and then they put, like, the IV in me. Because I was like, because I asked before, I was like, are you going to put a tube down my throat? And they were like, no, we're not going to do the tube thing. So I was like, great, because I don't want that. So they did like an IV in my hand. Like they basically, I just hear people talking or whatever, and then I feel it kick in, and I'm like, oh shit. So I just remember like just looking around. You're like slowly falling asleep. You know how like when you close your eyes and you kind of just drift off to sleep? That's how it is basically. But it was for like 3 seconds. Like when I tell you, it was so fast, but the surgery was apparently 2 hours long, even though they said it was gonna be like an hour or whatever. Don't know what was going on, but hey, it was so fast. It was like 3 seconds. I just remember seeing everything and then everything went black. I don't remember closing my eyes or anything. And then I remember them waking me up, like trying to like get me to get the fuck up. And I just remember just slowly like hearing voices. You know, like in the movies, like where like the voices are like faded in the background. It was like that. I remember like just hearing people talk around me and them saying, wake up, you know, wake up. You want to see your new chest? Look down. And I couldn't see my fucking chest because I was wearing a mask on my face the whole time. So I didn't really see my chest at all, like the day of surgery. But I did get to see it like after. Like when I got home. I got to see my chest a little bit after. And bitch, when I tell you that shit was swollen and fucking like not boobs, I kind of was like sad a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? What are these? Like, I hope they didn't fuck around and put in like an implant that's not what I wanted. Like, what the hell is that? But as time goes on, they have to drop and settle and get like, they're softer now, but they're not jiggly. They're not jiggly yet. It's gonna be like a month or two from now before they're like jiggly. Right now they still have a lot of stretching and a lot of softening up to do. Why am I always talking? You know what? It's a fire sign thing to talk about fighting bitches all the time, I promise. I'm happy with my titties. I feel like a brand new woman. Like, you know, I feel like I'm that bitch. Been that bitch. Still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Yes. Ooh, look. I can push my titties together. Because at first I couldn't because it hurt. But now I can do it. And now that I have my boobs done, all these dudes be hitting me up in my DMs and I'm like, fuck off, please. Y'all didn't want it before and y'all still don't want it now. Like, what do you, like, what? What? I'm sorry. What was that? You wanted boobs? Nope. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if I didn't go over anything like in this video, please let me know down below. And I will either make a separate video on it or just reply to the comment. I don't really know. Most likely I'll end up just replying to the comment because it'll just be 10 times easier. But yeah. Bye.